be taking photographs of graduates as they come up to the stage, which you will have the opportunity to purchase. And please plan to stay for the duration of the ceremony to help celebrate and honor each of our graduates. In the meantime, please enjoy the Boulder Brass Quintet. Please welcome the LEEDS School of Business undergraduate class of 2026. Please join me in welcoming the LEEDS School of Business faculty.
Good evening, everyone. Faculty, you may be seated. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the newest LEEDS School of Business graduates and their achievements. My name is Bertie Resnicek. In addition to serving as the LEEDS Associate Dean for Culture and Community, I also have the distinct honor of being today's Master of Ceremonies. I will begin with our land acknowledgement. The University of Colorado Boulder, Colorado's flagship university, honors and recognizes the many contributions of Indigenous peoples in our state. CU Boulder acknowledges that it is located on the traditional territories and ancestral homelands of the Cheyenne, Arapaho, Ute, and many other Native American nations. Their forced removal from these territories has caused devastating and lasting impacts. While the University of Colorado Boulder can never undo or rectify the devastation wrought on Indigenous peoples, we commit to improving and enhancing engagement with Indigenous peoples and issues locally and globally. We will do this by recognizing and amplifying the voices of Indigenous CU Boulder students, staff, and faculty and their work, educating, conducting research, supporting student success, and integrating Indigenous knowledge, consulting, engaging, and working collaboratively with tribal nations, enhance our ability to provide access and culturally sensitive support, and to recruit, retain, and graduate Native American students in a climate that is inclusive and respectful. Now, please rise in honor of our national anthem, performed by Boulder Brass, a distinguished quintet founded in 1993 and known nationally for their artistry and precision with deep roots in both performance and music education. Thank you for that wonderful performance by Boulder Brass musicians, Don Kramer, Mike Henst, John McGuire, Bill Stanley, and Mike Dunn. I would now like to introduce the Tandiyan Rastandi Endowed Dean of the LEEDS School of Business, Vijay Khatri.
Thank you, Bertie. And what a wonderful performance by Boulder Brass. Could you please give another round of applause? Greetings, graduates. On behalf of the alumni, faculty, and staff at LEEDS School of Business, I would like to congratulate you on achieving this important milestone in your educational and professional careers. This is truly a moment to celebrate. To the parents, families, friends, supporters, thank you. Every graduate here today stands on a foundation built by your love, encouragement, and sacrifice. Graduates, please join me in giving them a big round of applause. LEEDS, I know you can do better. The mission of the LEEDS School of Business is to cultivate a collaborative and innovative ecosystem centered on impactful business knowledge, immersive learning, and values-based leadership. That mission shapes how we teach, how we learn, and how we engage with the world. And it is brought to life every day through the people gathered here today. At LEEDS, education is both immersive and holistic, pairing cutting-edge classroom learning with diverse experiential and career opportunities that show you where to look without telling you what to see. Please join me in thanking the faculty and staff who are here today to celebrate your graduation milestone. I'm going to go off script for 1 second. I don't know, people wouldn't like it, but if you can also join me in thanking the entire events team. To be able to put together an event like this takes effort of dozens of people. Could you join me in thanking Claire, Cora, and many, many others? This year, our mission takes on deeper meaning as we celebrate a series of milestones that connect our past to the future. 150 years since the founding of University of Colorado, Boulder, 120 years of business education at CU Boulder, and 25 years since our school became the LEEDS School of Business, a moment that helped define who we are and who we strive to be. You leave with more than an education and friendships that you built at CU Boulder. You carry forward the values that define LEEDS. At the heart of those values is a shared vision to elevate business as a force for good in a rapidly changing world. As you graduate and begin a new chapter, bring this vision to life through how you lead and the choices that you make. Continue to be a force for integrity, holding yourselves to the highest standards of honesty, humility, and professionalism. Continue to be a force for community, creating spaces where collaboration thrives, an array of perspectives is valued, and people are supported both as individuals as well as leaders. Continue to be a force for adaptability, embracing curiosity, innovation, and the courage to grow in an ever-evolving world. Continue to be a force for responsibility, recognizing the real impact of your decisions and your duty to create positive, lasting change for yourselves, for the community, as well as for the planet. Continue to be a force for excellence, pursuing high standards, meaningful learning, and a work that lifts those around you. While our keynote speaker will soon share her insights to guide you as you close one chapter and begin another, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on one theme: the LEEDS and CU Boulder communities. Our university's story began with a modest first commencement, just 6 graduates in Old Main on June 8, 1882, and gained voice when President George Norland told the class of 1935 that a university is not a campus, buildings, faculties, or students at any one time, but the sum of all who come into and go forth from her walls and who carry her spirit. That spirit is alive in each one of us today. Together, LEEDS and CU Boulder form a single, vibrant ecosystem, one in which we support one another and strive collectively to enrich the world we share. As you join our alumni family, please stay connected. Your energy, enthusiasm, and curiosity inspire us all. And we look forward to celebrating the impact you'll make throughout your careers. You will always be part of this university, and we know you'll make us proud every day as the newest class of Forever Buffs. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Dean Khatri. An important LEEDS commencement tradition is the recognition of an outstanding member of our faculty with the Joseph L. Frascona Teaching Excellence Award. This award is presented to one faculty member annually by the Falkenberg family to honor Dr. Frascona and is the highest teaching honor at the LEEDS School of Business. I would like to begin by recognizing last year's winner of the Frascona Award, Professor Lev Sentkirali. Please join me in welcoming Lev Sentkirali to present this year's award.
Thank you, Dean Reznicek. On behalf of this year's selection committee, I'm honored to introduce our 2026 Frascona Teaching Excellence Award winner, Dr. Alex Barish. I strongly believe that we faculty are only as good as our students, and so this award is as much a testament to all of you, promising accomplished students, as it is to the faculty behind us. After a thorough review during a highly competitive process, our selection committee selected 3 finalists, including Dr. Tony Kong of OLIA, Professor Beverly Carnes of Finance, and Dr. Alex Barish of Marketing, all 3 of whom are clearly committed to the success and professional development of LEEDS students and to implementing best practices in their teaching. Of these deserving finalists, Dr. Barish was chosen as this year's Frascona winner for her unique capacity to promote student engagement in the classroom, for finding creative ways to demonstrate to students the real-world practical relevance of their studies, and for her keen ability to foster a safe and friendly learning environment for her students. Professor Barish, please join me up front to accept your award.
Congratulations, Dr. Barish. Our final faculty award is the Balkin and Barnow Endowed Innovative Teaching Award. This award recognizes a member of the LEEDS faculty who has developed and deployed innovative teaching practices in the classroom. This year's winner is Professor John Plumitsakos. John, please join Dean Khatri to accept your award. Plumitsakos' innovative teaching takes students from AI users to AI architects and represents a fundamental paradigm shift in sales education. Rather than treating AI as a shortcut for writing emails, he requires students to act as system designers for a simulated software-as-service company. Students identify ideal customer profiles and build custom GPT agents that guide other users through complex prospecting workflows. The innovation culminates in a high-stakes defense where students must justify their system's logic to an AI-driven sales director avatar designed to challenge their reasoning. Please join me in congratulating Professor Flumitsakos. We will now recognize the graduating members of the prestigious Beta Gamma Sigma Honor Society. I'd like to invite Richard Wabakin, Associate Dean for Business and Government Relations and Chapter President of the LEEDS Beta Gamma Sigma Society, to present these honors.
Membership in Beta Gamma Sigma is the highest recognition a student in business can receive in a school accredited by the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business. Only students ranked in the top 10% of their undergraduate class are eligible for membership. What's more, only the top 5% of business schools worldwide are accredited to and can have Beta Gamma Sigma chapters. Therefore, membership is a significant testament to a student's aptitude, leadership, and professionalism. Today, we honor graduating Beta Gamma Sigma members from our undergraduate programs. We also want to honor all the student award winners, most of whom were celebrated at yesterday's undergraduate programs awards ceremony, including Emily Archer, Braden Bengston, Maddie Blakely, Gwyneth Brass, Carson Carrere, Ariel Chen, Rocco Cheslak, Senna Kava, Anna Pumilia, Mia Skara, Jacqueline Spradley, and Natasha Visnek. Would all of these students please rise who are here, Beta Gamma Sigma and award winners, for a moment? Congratulations to the graduating members for their achievements and all of the award recipients.
Now, I'm delighted to introduce our keynote speaker, Beryl Stafford. Beryl is the founder, visionary, and original baker behind Bobo's, the beloved brand of oat snacks. Beryl started Bobo's in her home kitchen in 2003 alongside her daughter right here in Boulder. What started as a small homegrown venture has since evolved into a globally distributed snack company known for its commitment to non-GMO, all-natural, and sustainably sourced ingredients. Please join me in welcoming Beryl Stafford to the podium.
Thank you. Congratulations, graduates. You've officially earned your business degree in Boulder, which means you now know how to build a startup, scale it, and still make it to a 6 a.m. workout and a 7 a.m. half decaf oat milk Americano latte. No, but seriously, as a CU grad myself, it is truly an honor to be here. When I was in your seat, I would never have guessed that I would be standing up here. Like many of you, I had no idea what I was going to do. I didn't have a job, and I didn't know where my life would take me. But unlike all of you, I was graduating in history, not from the fancy world-class LEEDS School of Business. I had few opportunities coming my way. I was uncertain, but I eventually did figure it out, and you will too. Faster than I did, I hope. I'm a case study in better late than never. 22 years after graduating, I started my business, Bobo's, in my tiny home kitchen with my 12-year-old daughter, nicknamed Bobo, knowing absolutely nothing about business. But what I did know was that I had to figure it out, and I knew I had grit. I was competitive and had good instincts, And with those traits, I built a nationally known $100 million brand. Thank you. Today I'm going to share 3 lessons that I learned along the way that might be helpful to you as an entrepreneur or just in life. Number 1, don't listen to naysayers. Let's say you've had that aha moment. You have a business idea. You're excited about sharing that idea with friends and family. And bam, here it comes. 1,000 reasons why not to do it. Like, but you don't know anything about that industry. Why don't you learn computers or software, my accountant would advise me. Aren't you too old? Naysayers are everywhere, and your family could be the worst. Don't listen to them. Fire those advisors. They might not have the risk tolerance you have, and they don't want to see you fail. Instead, I joined networking groups, attended workshops, and made friends with people in the natural foods business. I spent time getting to know industry experts. Surround yourself with people who believe in your crazy idea. Don't be afraid to believe in you. There's strong magic in that. Find your cheerleaders. Lesson number 2, let's talk grit. Grit matters. Grit equals great. I believe grit matters more than your grades. I always thought to be successful or create something great, you had to be really smart. Well, what does that mean? A 4.0? A super high IQ, a large vocabulary? Well, it means something different to everyone. I was a B student at CU. I was smart, but definitely not the smartest in the room. And I had no sales experience. But what I did have was grit. With a friend's help, I created the Bobo's label and a sell sheet, and now I had to start selling. She would drop me off at a coffee shop and say, go, sell, drop off those samples. I was scared to death. But before I knew it, after a few lucky months, I made $14. And then I knew I had a real business. I was on to something. I was determined and excited. After landing a few local coffee shops, I decided I was now ready for Whole Foods. Why not? So I packed up some freshly baked Bobos and all of my grit and marched into the bakery of the Whole Foods on Pearl and asked for the manager, totally winging it. She looked at me and my Bobos and said, oh, we've been eating these from the coffee shop down the street, and we're wondering when you might bring these in. We want to carry these, but first you need to get your packaging together. We need more than 1 week shelf life. And be prepared to demo these in all of our Colorado stores. Well, I walked out of there not really understanding what she had just said. Fix my packaging? I'll figure it out. And with a lot of grit, I made it and soon became a national top seller in all of the Whole Foods. Thank you. Lesson number 3, and to me this is the most important lesson, be humble. Embracing humility fights fear. When I started Bobo's, I had just come out of a 10-year marriage, spending my days raising kids, playing tennis at the club, making dinner, and enjoying a big social life. I didn't know the first thing about sampling oat bars in the middle of Whole Foods, where my friends shopped. This was not glamorous. Here I was driving to each Whole Foods store, in a hairnet with a table and a trash can in my car. I had no idea what a pallet was. I was clueless, but I knew I was building something great. I learned to love that part of the job. I looked forward to those demos and greeting customers behind that table. Humbly, my business grew. So, enjoy the grind, be humble, and screw the haters. Have fun. Remain curious, and don't be afraid to ask the stupid questions, and SCO Buffs. Thank you.
Thank you, Beryl, for sharing your experiences and thoughtful insights. We appreciate you celebrating this occasion with the class of 2026. And now, we will present graduates receiving the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Will the marshals please conduct the candidates to the stage? This is the best and most important part of the ceremony, the part where each one of you walks across this stage. You had plenty of teamwork in your LEEDS classes, but ultimately, you each individually earned your degree. To recognize that, we will announce each name and you will cross the stage one at a time. Graduates and their families, please stay until all names are read. Graduates, return to your seats after we celebrate you and stay seated until we have recognized all your classmates. Professional photographers will take pictures of each graduate with their diploma cover as they walk across the stage. These photos will be available for purchase and students will receive an email after the event with instructions.
Davis Anderson.
Lydia Myers.
Jacob Kesselman.
Dakota Sky Manna.
Caden Jeffrey Bauer.
Road Baz.
Adil Ahmed.
Andrew Adair Henneman.
Chimamaka Anita Magafu.
Everett Rackham King.
Curel Raquel Blocker.
William Wayne Avalanche Payne.
Aubrey Rain Hornbacher.
Ian Andrew Engelman.
Emma Greaves.
Bridges William Paddock.
Sophia Sohela Latini.
Emily Ray Meeker.
Nicholas Cunningham Bowers.
Brady Zane Heyman.
Colton Allen.
Joaquin Brower.
Alyssa Zislis.
Jeremy Adam Dove.
Valentina Rosalina Woods.
Reed Edward Westnedge.
Joshua Tucker.
Houston David Winningham Crawfus.
Madeline Susan Hemstreet.
Tyler Levi Tolbert.
Jacqueline McKenney Spradley.
Sarah Ann Adams.
Riley Sebastian Marino.
Ava Moore.
Mason Allen Levy.
Chloe Elizabeth Miller.
Harrison Brendan Klotz.
Lucy Blair Miller.
Natalie M. Curry.
Brooke Radcliffe Borden.
Maxwell Elliott Trementine.
Allie Green.
Zachary Samuel Dita.
Sloan Laurel Wetzel.
William Charles Tell.
Gwyneth J. Pouliot.
Haven Leilani Coder Van Cleve.
John McQuaid Carmody.
Sigita Victoria Garbankas.
Gavin No.
Sammy Stella Elaine Armatas.
Adrian Karbowski.
Blake MacArthur Green.
Logan Michael Tepper.
Ryan Patrick Chadwick.
Jesse Levi Spencer.
Max Jacob McCormick.
Andrew Benjamin Livingston.
Ryan Schaefer.
George Morrison.
Charles William Spinner.
Lucas James Mastronardi.
Zoe Margaret Michael.
Mia Sophia Scara.
Madeline Page O'Neill.
Emilio Durini.
Jada Pontip Senathong.
Emma Victoria Angel Hernandez.
Aria Goodwin.
Chase Maxwell Harrison.
Sophia Rose Angelo.
Christopher Dylan Kyle.
Brianna Simone Jefferson.
Carter Jacob Morgan.
Wilson Scott Elliott.
Jacob William D'Souza.
Marissa Mayela Garcia.
Rowan Paxton Hastings Tillotson.
Jake Harry Jackness.
Eric Merchant.
Eli Mercer Cho.
Spencer Lawrence Frank.
Sophie Aletta Van Zenten.
George Paladichuk.
Leah Maidani.
A. Willard Emick III.
Noah Emily Levine.
Jackson Hunter James Bowers.
Elijah Duquesne Weckstein.
Nicholas Daniel Alaniz.
Owen Tanner Fang.
Zoe Nicole Unsel.
Liam Mateo Daly.
Megan Emily Fall.
Austin Jack Keller.
Catherine Marie Gassman.
Michael Christopher Geiger.
Madison Ann Castle.
Natalia Gabriela Arena.
Jocelyn Fair.
Ryan Finley.
Gabriella Celine Drenovich.
Kelsey Victoria Sky.
Louis Antoine Stemfer.
Adeline Elizabeth Dozier.
Benjamin Rivers Honig.
Noah Rotman.
Sean Robert Duggan. Caleb Harley Hergenrader.
Maya Rose Wahlberg.
Sophia Lynette Mergula.
Natalie Page Coyne.
Samantha Lynn Lawrence.
Ni Huynh.
Caitlin J. Jane Diachok.
Haley Lorch.
Cade Carlisle.
Caroline Elizabeth Smith.
Jack Taylor Chinland.
Quinn Hager.
Callie Kathleen Buckridge.
Frank Comer Armstrong.
Marley Minerth.
Joshua Allen Forkel.
Jaden Millward.
Max Albert Garfield.
Alexander Charles Bergman.
Xavier Labelle Nail.
Juliana Nicole Lloyd.
Quentin Lee Alterman.
Caitlin Thatch.
Alexa Victoria Shaughnessy.
Sadie E. Peterson.
Stella Beatrice Jackson.
Bella Elizabeth Guardiola.
Hattie Mae Holmes.
Paige Elise Snyder.
Amelia Mae Hudgens.
Bella Booman.
Alexandra Grace Whitmire.
Lauren Michelle Jeremiah.
Daniela Reyes.
Jeremy R. Nelson.
Belva Young.
Emma Isabel Yost. Grace Elizabeth Carlander.
Violeta Flores Diaz.
Emma Renee Castillo.
Amy Irith Macias Cardenas.
Audrey Jean Johnston.
Maritza Aguirre Sanchez.
Pierce Blackman.
Uribiel Huerta.
Connor Galvin Olson.
Sydney V. Nguyen.
Owen Gillick.
Maylene Guan.
Nathan Jacob Hansen.
Hank Barton.
Spencer Jordan Frost.
Charlotte Sadie Mizrahi.
Joseph Patrick Koenig.
Morgan Eileen Ingolstad.
David Alexander Evans.
Ryan James Mingje Russell.
David James Lights.
Isaiah Giovanni Benitez Castro.
David Lopez Vences.
Antonio Barajas.
Ishita Thakur.
Arian Samir Survey.
Nirija Chopagan.
Christos Konstantinos Sietos.
Bushra Khalik.
Samuel David Hirons.
Deep Tapa.
Zoe Penelope Williams.
James Nolan Fisher.
Angus McCoy Ackerman.
Jordan Lee Zeckler.
Logan Michael Bates.
Emma Neer.
Reginald Kalukag.
Emma Sandquist.
Alan Jacob Kaplan.
Daria Mirzahanova.
Livia K. Collins Hoskin.
Ella Charlotte Jane.
One more time.
Morgan Victoria Weeb.
Boyan Svetic.
Emily Jordan Sager.
Jana Pagosian.
Peyton Tyler Wilson.
Joseph Roman Reed.
Sydney Rose Woomer.
Kinsey Alexandra Green.
Elena Yelmacher.
Madeline Elizabeth Spain.
Leanne Nguyen.
Jaden Kate McColgan.
Brooke Isabella DeGran.
Anna Grace Humphrey.
Becca Grace St. Ange.
Juliana Hernandez.
Vanessa Raquel Link.
Ana Carolina Rodriguez Velez.
Nora Helen Isley.
Stefan Zuzuambe.
Travis James Baird.
Carla Diosdado.
Kira Oppenheimer.
Michaela May Pametto.
Giselle Emma Tabibi.
Holden Thomas Stack.
Sudiksha Bama.
Flynn Kai Olden.
Kaylin Joelle Mayo.
Ryan Parker.
Dylan Cummins.
Xavier Galaviz.
Jonathan Cutler.
Caitlin Elizabeth Janes.
William Carl Polka.
Hallie Weiss Bull.
Grant Edward McSpadden.
Emma Thomas Johnston.
Grady Ellis Collins.
Kennedy Elizabeth Willig.
Dylan Scott Peary.
Haley Marie Perkins.
Nathan Lewis Marcia.
Riley Ann Sullivan.
Callum James Keller.
Anthony Rojo.
Charles Walter Steeman.
Alan Rivera Rodriguez.
Jake Matthew Janoski.
Joel Alexander Miranda Alcala.
Jack Hamilton.
Alexander David Gould.
Samuel David Molian Opferman.
Grant Bernstein.
Ethan Martin Smith.
Peyton Asher.
Millie Vera D'Souza.
Faye Burdick.
Mary Catherine Petrie.
Tatum Amelia Mendelsberg.
Ellery Lynn Hodges.
Stephen Taesong Kim.
Grace Elizabeth Martinson.
Johnny Molayam.
Olivia Rose Klein.
Nathan Nabensall.
Alexandra Marie Lipkind.
Matan Nakal.
Mackenzie Page Culver.
Gabriel Donnie Moltz.
Amalia Elizabeth Samian Carlson.
Owen Cowan.
Emma Noel Parker.
Rowan Sharestha.
Ella Ross Winger.
Jacob Decker Deering.
Kari Ella Anderson.
Jackson Thayer Champagne.
Broderick Hill.
William Reed Kaufman.
Nathaniel Samuel. Arden Sophia Barnett.
Jack Foster.
Joshua Donald Thorner.
Owen Christian Ozer.
Tessa Rose Maurer.
Bo Scott Chavez.
Ethan Douglas Flora.
Molly Elizabeth Threlkeld.
Jackson Carter Whitehead.
Caitlin Renee Mocha.
Lindsay Ann Gumina.
Chloe Charlotte Lily Halford.
Jack Vincent Miller.
Charlotte McClooney Collins.
Sarah Feldman.
Anna Kelly Page.
Madeline Margaret DeRouge.
Olivia Dalton Carpus.
Cameron Grace Corderoli.
Skylar Ann Soleil.
Jake Fields.
William Blaze McCabe.
Elizaveta Nargonay.
Jack Thomas Ewig.
Ethan Patrick Foreman.
Taylor Reynolds.
Emily Grace Sims.
Zoe Johnstad.
Matthew Caffin Parsons.
Sadie Lynn Lehman.
Mason Wyatt Witter.
Cade Sechrist.
Luke Reginald Dominique.
Nathan David Kopek.
Theodore Elliott V.
Colin Emil Geikes.
Noah Hunt.
Nathan Daniel Tunks.
Kinnan Damon.
Caden Campbell Tisdale.
Axel Olin Kolvach.
Blake Donald Strassheim.
Matthew J. Goldberg.
Thomas Robert Hughes.
David McCauley.
Anthony Paul Soshi.
Sean Timothy Bowling.
Julian Daniel Wolf.
Alejandro Gomez.
Alex Michael Miller.
Brett Conrad Ackerman.
Caroline Donna Alstadter.
Damian Vidal Garcia.
Quinlan Ellie Emhoff.
Mason William Bassett.
Madeline Rose McSweeney.
Katarina Kridlova.
Brendan Aaron Emmett.
Simone Carrion.
Walter Grant Potter.
Anya Aruna Denoria.
Jenna Marine Trail.
Nadia Grace Kirsch.
Sarah Elizabeth Doherty.
Sophia Diane Blanco.
Sophia Eileen Narvaez.
Laura Greer Lamons.
Arabella Louise Gold.
Grania Mary McCaig.
Lainey Elizabeth Dickout.
Sabella Woldemichael.
Tiara Leslie Marsh.
Jovion Joel Rivera.
Neem Josephine Pifererio.
Daniel Joseph Johnson.
Jimmy Ertman.
Jordan Okamoto.
Dylan Scott Kimbrell.
Devin Banbury.
Ethan Kaufman.
Guillerme Lira Fetosa.
Andrew Yeager.
Antonio Baptista Pereira Tartus.
Giovanni Massimiliano Palazzolo.
Ryan Joseph Countryman.
Aubrey Leavenworth.
Jack Simmons Goldstein.
Jasper Holloman Dean.
Charles Thomas Upchurch.
Ava Rebecca O'Brien.
Isabel Cecilia Marin.
Jaime Perla Torres Rodriguez.
Morgan Rain Hoselton.
Anthony James Putoff.
Camila Rodriguez Yanez.
Zubin Shori.
Zoe Johnson.
Owen Charles Bappy.
Shay Samantha Kryling.
Elizabeth Ann Nordvold.
Elena Chandonnet.
Kendra Rose Mulhern.
Nina Alexandra Imamura.
Siobhan Claire Maroney.
Harold William Maloney.
John Emerson Pullen.
Jack Dickinson.
Christian Sahuri.
Bradley Julian Becerra Fragoso.
Grant Lee Hall.
Jacob Colin Rutherford.
Natalie Srun.
Ryan Connor Finn.
Lily Ashton Justice.
Zachary Will Selling.
Madeline Bree Savory.
Caden Tapia.
Braxton Cole Rodrigue.
Max Walker Carmel.
Connor James Ruby.
Emily Jade Robinson.
Harrison William Pfeiffer.
Jason D. Ulrich.
Quentin Lefrancois.
Therese Wynn.
Spencer Close.
Dia Butnager.
Bennett Blair Kittleson.
Taylor Santich.
Natalie Ann Fleener.
Chloe Elizabeth Martinez.
Gavin Gaines.
Alexis Moore.
Jasper James Rich.
Tatum Olivia Hammerberg.
Griffin Allen Wagenbrenner.
Paige Kayleen Heck.
Ryland Zachary Goodwin.
Alana Sophia Poulter.
Ava Victoria Di Pretoro.
Danelle Wilson Martin.
Emily Ann Collins.
Ryan Kate Hameling.
Camille Francine Corrier.
Catherine Elise Lemon.
Tessa B. Rains.
Romany Germendi.
Madeline E. Sharp.
Molly Kathleen Coleman.
Madeline Michelle Blakely.
Peyton Howard.
Sophia Maria Scaturo.
Caden Silver Price.
Caitlin Tran.
Jonathan Buckingham.
Brian Segura Guerra.
Jack Clausen Loftus.
Jason Long Vu.
Catherine Toby Bush.
Skylar Lane Siebold.
Kaya Leanne Douglas.
Sophia Mandel Brewer.
Ava Elizabeth Ortiz.
Taylor K. Jarvie.
Rachel Glazer.
Shloka Shuba Madaredi.
Aiden Tyler Boucher.
Gabriela Renee Muir.
Theodoro Lopez Kozak.
Benjamin Thomas Davis.
Declan Ochoa.
Benjamin Cole Shirey.
Nicole Marie Garabedian.
Aiden Patrick Collins.
Colton James Rothamer.
Darius Maurice.
Alexander Walrod.
Bo Frederick Winthrop Asheim.
Stella Eve Livermore.
Bradley Hudson Bear.
Tammy Twee Quatch.
Hunter Anthony Colbason.
Ashley Y. Choi.
Patrick Francis Hart IV.
Rain Brittany Laguna Aguirre.
Louis Gilbert Terroir.
Sabrina Epler.
Cayman Thomas McIver.
Blake Madonna Schenbeck.
Jack Thomas Heffes.
Dominic James Schuler.
Donnie McCauley III.
Monet Madoyan.
Isabella Sophia Makuchi.
Gori Mahajan.
Lauren Christina Dos Santos.
Noor Falich.
Juliana Sophia DeBow.
Haley Loren Austin.
Skylar Ray Smith.
Ava Scott Brulette.
Ben Glenn Engelbert.
Ryan Guess.
Owen Thomas Wright.
Clay Alexander Runyon.
Harry Katz.
Jordan Ellie Gitchell.
Carter John Orlikoff.
Parker Josie Giavara.
Logan Davis Abadi.
Oliver Matthew Montoya.
Douglas Stewart Gillespie Jr.
Caden McCollin Bienvenue.
Samuel David Rubenstein.
Eva Dennison Behrens.
Adam Frederick Abrahamson.
Audrey Grace McNabola.
Rishi Bhargava.
Elizabeth Norman.
Alton Irvin Butler III.
Tatum Michelle Miner.
Gavin Sol Thilman.
Sydney Streeter Vandervelde.
Rowan Keene Evans.
Isabel Marie Richardson.
Andrew Shane Capasso.
Tyler Wright.
Bo Riker Blanchard.
Braden Hawthorne Himmel.
Owen Carey.
Jaden Mikhail Alexeyevich Frantsev.
Hunter Rollins Swanson.
Cade S. Reeves.
Cole Daniel Elwood Thomas.
Margaret Louise Ralston.
Ravi Alexander Nerula.
Hannah Noel Stazak.
Nathan Daniel Quisenberry.
Rebecca McCrary.
John Campbell.
Jason Naka.
Adam Stevens.
Stephen Walker Shaw.
Madison Regan Medina.
Henry Lapchick.
Natasha Visnak.
Austin Kent Plank.
Cole G. Sestra.
Jordan Ann Larson.
Jada Cox.
Rory Aileen Smith.
Jonathan Lewis Dixon.
Catherine Rose Finnegan. Mason Engstrom. Will Pfaffendorf. Ethan Gibbs. Juan Diego Pleitis. Zachary Arnold. Sam Christopher Jones. And last but not least, William Ronald Shavitz. Congratulations to all the graduates!
Please give all our graduates another round of applause. As we approach the close of our ceremony, I'd like to leave you with a cherished part of our CU history, the Norland Charge. The Norland Charge serves as a long-held commencement tradition named for Dr. George Norland, who served as university president from 1919 to 1935. Since 1935, the Norland Charge has been read at every CU commencement, and I share this charge with all of you today. You are now certified to the world at large as alumni of the university. She is your kindly mother and you her cherished children. This exercise denotes not your severance from her, but your union with her. Commencement does not mean, as many wrongly think, the breaking of ties and the beginning of life apart. Rather, it marks your initiation in the fullest sense into the fellowship of the university. As bearers of her torch, as centers of her influence, as promoters of her spirit. The university is not the campus, not the buildings on the campus, not the faculties, not the students of any one time, not one of these or all of them. The university consists of all who come into and go forth from her halls, who are touched by her influence and who carry on her spirit. Wherever you go, the university goes with you. Wherever you are at work, there is the university at work. What the university purposes to be, what it must always strive to be, is represented on its seal, which is stamped on your diplomas, a lamp in the hands of youth. If its light shines not in you and from you, how great is its darkness? But if it shines in you today and in the thousands before you, who can measure its power? With hope and faith, I welcome you into the fellowship. I bid you farewell only in the sense that I pray you may fare well. You go forth, but not from us. We remain, but not severed from you. God go with you and be with you and us. As we conclude today's ceremony, please allow the faculty and the students to process and exit the floor first. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. Graduates, you may now stand and move your tassel from right to left. Family and friends, please join me in congratulating the LEEDS class of 2026.